In this video, what I want to talk is that being as an aspirant for pupils in Indian foreign service exam, a small talk about the Indian education system, which is the biggest scam in India. And the problem is that this Indian education system in India especially don't value the life of every student. And to be frank, most probably the students living in India are not happy with their life due to this old rottenness of Indian education system and the scams they do. It's like paying a huge amount of money just for the sake to clear the exam, because that has no value to it, because just because the person clears the exam, that doesn't determine the talent of a student, because a single sheet of paper doesn't determine the talent of the student. And if you compare with other countries, my favorite country like Austria, Finland, Switzerland, they are better than this India in terms of education system, because truth is that in Finland the education system is like a peaceful and a happy atmosphere where no pressurization happens, where only at the age of 7 the kids were admitted in the school. So I will make a video about that Finland education system in this video. Okay. And the problem of this Indian education system is that this is only leading to unemployment, and most of the students that they are following the Indian education system were unemployed in the future. For to be frank, also what I don't like about this Indian education is also the mentality of Indian comes inside. Like I said, I'm an aspirant for Indian foreign service exam. I have seen some uneducated idiots in that Indian education system who assume and pretend like they know everything, but they don't even know a single word. Because how could you hire a faculty who don't even have basic knowledge? And truth is, this Indian education are only seeing only up to the marks, grades and money, and not about life and innovation or something like that. And this is the problem of Indian education system, and that too with an outdated syllabus. See, most of the Indian students are not happy with this type of rotten Indian education system that forces the children to read the outdated syllabus that isn't used in further. Okay, something is needed. At least for basic foundations, this is required. I'm not saying about the basic, I'm saying about the whole Indian education system. For example, the rat race of the Indian education system is only based on IIT and getting government jobs. This is the crap mentality of this Indian people, and they're not at all talking about the job creativity. And I will tell, even if I crack to be in the foreign service, I will. It's just to make my life happier in foreign countries, so that I will never feel this pressurization ever in my life again. Which means no more pressurization, no more following this old rotten ways of Indian education system in any other countries. I've said to myself that whenever I meet any people from Finland, Austria or Hungary, any countries like that, I will never impose this Indian SDR on them for sure. I will let them free, I will spread them happiness without any disturbances. Like how means being unique. Because one has to understand that pressurization and doing comparison studies can only spoil the life of a particular child. Okay. And even in the Indian education system, the teacher would say, you are studying to make India better. See, this is the problem where life of the children gets spoiled with this. Because with this sort of mindset, most of the children's life are getting spoiled where these only don't develop and this doesn't make India better. What has India as doing to do in this sort of very well? Because me myself as an aspirant, I want to question this. As an aspirant for Indian Foreign Service, I want to ask this question. What has India has to do with education? Tell me. Because I want to question these people who are having this crab mentality of saying that India education system means you're trying to make the India better. What nonsense is that? What are you reading for your knowledge, or are you reading just for the sake of society, parents, or some other rubbish? Please tell me. As a citizen of India, I want to question these people. How could they have this sort of attitude saying that? Just because you score 98% in any subjects, or in physics, chemistry and mathematics, they say you're a genius. Hey, how do you say that? Based on marks, how do you say they are genius? But when there is no talents and skillful in his education, based on the sheet of paper, if he scores something 95-98% of marks, or say A plus grade or S grade, how would you say that that student is genius? There is no logic in this, isn't it? And even I don't even like this sort of pressurizing. Even I was a citizen of India, and aspirant as an Indian Foreign Service, I don't like pressurizing others. And I cannot able to live this sort of rotten atmosphere where this parent pressures a huge amount of pressures, they burn littles and lakhs of dollars or rupees just for the satisfaction. What fucking satisfaction are they going to achieve? In the end, nothing. And also this Indian crap mentality parents, I'm telling you guys, as a citizen in India, I'm telling you, this Indian parents, I'm not saying all, most of the parents are like this. At least my parents are not like this, that I'm happy. But even though myself, where my parents are Indian, I just want to share this video. I don't know what is the problem with this Indian parents who are always doing comparison studies with some idiot, and then assuming that he is better than that child. What logic is this? Are these people talking about? I don't understand. You mean just because your child got A plus, that doesn't mean your child is talent? But where is this creativity? I'm not talking about your grade. And even if I say based on your degree, or please don't give me that useless degree, okay? I want your talent and your skillfulness, okay? All your fucking marks doesn't matter to me anymore. This is what it constantly bothers me. See, and this is one of the reasons I don't prefer to live in India, my dear friends. Even though I'm a citizen of India, I'm actually going to be a citizen of Austria in future. Not to be surrounded with this crab-minded mentality of Indians who are not useful to my life at all. And especially now also, if you ask me, these people will never be useful in my life, whatever. And I don't want to mingle with this sort of people anymore, because I have stopped talking to Indian people. So I want to make friends in some other country where I will not feel all this pressurization, gossiping, and talking nonsense about others, being judgmental without getting to know them. I could not feel that happiness, and always I felt my like at least only if I move out of this place I can be happy. And also the biggest scam of this Indian education system is that for the when in a maths there is an integral question, even though his answer is right, still the answer has been put on wrong. Why? Because these periodic teachers will say just write what is in the paper. What nonsense is this? Just because you give orders and treating children like a slave, how do you think that they are a genius? They are fit for nothing. How can these people how can you be so judgmental? Then as a citizen of India, I want to question those people. How could you be so judgmental just because your answer is wrong, then the step doesn't follow? What has step to do with this? If the answer is right, it is given. It is provided right only. How could you say it's wrong? Tell me, there is no logic in this. This is the thing. And those children were not allowed to expose the world. They are always treated like factories where they make a number of products, and their only job is make that child an employee without asking too many questions. From school to college, throughout that life, it means from school to the average pathetic engineering college in India that has no value at all, which is an order following robot without asking him. This is the idiotic mindset of this Indian education system. No, it's such a rotten book. It's like one spoiled apple can spoil the entire name of the nation. That is how it is. That is how the Indian education is made up of. So, if anyone is following, I would request them to ban this old rotten ways of Indian education system and convert this into new education system which creates job, which will create a better future towards the world. And I request not to be fooled by marks and not to be judged by this idiotic Indian society who are always after marks. Marks means you are a genius. All this nonsense, all these bullshit things that is not required anymore. Okay, that's it for the video. The conclusion is that it's a high time that every kid should be taught as per the capability and learning power, and we should say goodbye to old and toxic rotten ways of Indian education system, and welcome new skillful life with fun, happiness and learning where you have a very good bonding with the teacher. This is it. Okay, in the next video I will talk about the education system in Europe, like Austria, Finland, Hungary, something like that. Okay, thank you. I'll meet you in the next video.